That's cool.
So
That's really cool.
That's kind of how I like to do my podcast.
Okay. I love it.
With no thought behind it whatsoever. Just keeping it real.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know the vegan community can be like all or nothing, and I personally don't feel that way. I think any little action helps, like even just giving up like red meat or just, not doing pork or not doing beef makes a huge difference. I didn't even think about going vegan. I thought, like, I met some people who were vegan and they really turned me off to it. I was like, oh, they're angry, or like they're just kind of weird. It was funny, we were out for drinks with a buddy of mine who's super fit, CrossFit, very successful. He was like, oh yeah, I'll have a salad. What? He's like, yeah, I'm vegan. I'm like, you're vegan? Like, what? You're super cool.
Yeah. You're not the traditional vegan. You don't have beanies and weird tattoos. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Orlando Farm Rescue, because is that your...
Yeah, so I started that. I was at this place where, I've been working online when I moved to Florida, and I really missed working with animals, and I wanted to do something more, but I missed that connection of like helping an animal heal and go to a better location. And I thought, like, hey, why don't I just start a 501c3 nonprofit and do something? Just save animals if I can, or help out other rescues. And eventually the goal is to actually have a farm in Orlando that's a sanctuary.
But now we're at this very important moment in our history to where we can, and it's starting to get there, but how we've been eating for the past 100 years, and all this processed food, it's just not good for us. And I think we were fed this, like, even as kids, I mean, we're about the same age. I'm a little bit older, but as kids, the food pyramid was like this thing that we, that's how you're gonna live the rest of your life. This is what you eat. Milk is good for you. Chicken, steak, like, this is all good for you. But now we're starting to realize that that's not the case. Like, science has proven that it's actually healthier by not eating that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it scares us. I think it scares us humans, and we're just afraid of that change. Very similar to a lot of things where we just can't admit that it's the wrong way, and we're willing to do whatever we can, including factory farming, to keep that change. It's scary.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's, even if you're eating meat and you're like, you know what, at least I'm going to give thanks for this animal's life. So I think those baby steps help us change. And